Hello unique givers, well welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to make this full body pleated turban with backdrop. If you watch carefully, you see how the back looks, okay? So let's move straight to the tutorial. So guys, the material I'll be using for this project is a raw silk fabric. Remember, one side is stretchy while the other side is not stretchy. This particular pieces I'm holding is for the V-band and it measures 15 inches by 7 inches width. I cut it out 2 pieces, okay? I won't be showing a full detail on how to make V-band. Yes, this one is for just 2 layers, 2 plates. So it has been on my channel. You can check out my channel if you want to see how to make your V-band. I'm going to fold the first part and sew down this way and fold again. After folding, you sew down. It's on my channel, so there's no time taking much time on how to teach how to make V-band. You can check it out on my channel. I have videos on how to make 3 layers, 4 layers, 2 layers, even 1 layer, okay? So we're going to set that aside, and this particular one I'm also holding will be used to make the full body part, okay? If you watch, I'll be using the left side for this stretchy part for the length side. All right, so the length of this fabric measures 30 inches by 36 inches width, 30 inches by 36 inches width, using the stretchy part as my length, okay? So guys, please, I applaud you to focus on this video, okay? It's quite an easy one, but if you lose concentration, you mess up this work. So first of all, on the right side, all markings on the right side. So first of all, you mark 1 inch, 1 inch. Then after marking 1 inch, you take up your measuring tape to that line, to that first line. You can see it, and mark 3 inches and also mark 1.5 inches. Don't know if you get me. Please concentrate. First of all, mark 1 inch. Then on that line where you marked 1 inch, take your tape there, mark 3 inches and also mark 1.5 inches, which is half of 3 inches. After that, you mark 1 inch again. After marking 1 inch, then you're going to mark 3 inches and also mark 1.5 inch. I don't know if you understand me. You continue with this process. Also mark 1 inch, 1 inch. After marking out 1 inch, you also take up your measuring tape and mark 3 inches. From that point where you marked 1 inch, you mark 3 inches and mark 1.5 inches. So guys, you're going to continue with this process until you mark the whole fabric. Mark 1 inch. After marking 1 inch, on that line where you marked 1 inch, you're going to mark 3 inches. After marking 3 inches, you mark 1.5 inches. See, this is very easy, okay? But if you don't concentrate, you might make mistakes. So please, I beg you, continue with this process. Mark 1, mark 3, mark 1.5, mark 1. After marking 1, you go straight to that line where you marked 1. You mark again, which is 3 inches. After marking 3 inches, you now mark 1.5. Don't know if it's clear. All right, I'm done marking on my whole fabric and see how it looks. So guys, please make sure you don't make mistake. Once you make mistake on your marking, which that means you have messed up your work, remember you mark 1 inch. After marking 1 inch, you mark 3, that is 3 inches. After marking 1 inch, you mark 3 inches. After marking 3 inches, you mark 1 inch, 1.5. You mark 1 inch again. After that, on that line where you marked 1 inch, you mark 3 and also mark 1.5. So continue with this process until you mark the whole fabric, okay? If you have your stick, your ruler, you connect the lines. You understand? You know, I always say this in my video, but I won't be connecting my own line. Please watch down here. So guys, watch down here. You will see that there is a remnant, okay? I didn't mark throughout the fabric. I left 6 inches. So I advise you, instead of marking throughout, first of all, come down here and mark 6 inches. Don't forget to do so, so you'll not be carried away with your marking. First of all, come down here, down of the fabric and mark 6 inches. After marking 6 inches, you then go up and do the marking I just taught you. So next now we're doing now is how to plait. How do you do the plait? So guys, focus on this. First of all, remember we marked 1, 2, 3. So when you fold, make sure that this middle one, which is the 1.5, is on top. I don't know if you get me, okay? So you fold that center one and make sure that it's on top. Make sure it's on top. I don't know if you understand me. So I don't know if you get me. Watch again. You mark first 3 lines, which is 1, 2, 3. Make sure that the center one, which is the 1.5, is on top this way. Then use your pin to pin it down. Please, while pinning down, make sure you don't pin on top of the line. Don't pin directly on that line. So you continue that process. Adjust your clothes. You count again. 1, 2, 3. Then after counting 1, 2, 3, the middle one will be on top. Going to continue with this process until you exhaust the fabric, the line, the side you marked. Okay, just watch and see what I'm doing. You understand it very clearly. So guys, you can see I'm done pinning everything down. So I'm going to sew on top of this line, that first line. Focus on it. Just sew down. And once I'm done sewing everything down, don't forget that the top, which is the center one, is on top. You can see it. Alright, I'm done sewing and this is the outcome. So after doing that, you remove all your pins. Please don't forget your pin. No, it's not good to do so. So remove those pins and you can see the outcome. You can see how I did my sewing. Alright, so next time we'll be working on is the second plate. Guys, watch the way I do it again. Please, if you don't get it the first time, I believe you get it the second time. Don't forget to count 1, 2, 3. Then you pin down. Guys, please don't hesitate to like this video if you like what you're seeing, and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. Just support your girl, okay? So continue to count and pin down just the way I showed you before. Don't if you get me. You count. You saw where I just sew down. You count 1, 2, 3. Then at this center part, you fold it. You're going to continue with this process until you mark down the whole lines. Once you're done pinning down, you sew on top of the line as usual. Please, there's something I want to show you. You observe that the tip of this fabric, I pinned it down mistakenly. Please do anything possible to avoid doing this mistake. Hey, God, oh, please, if you know how you will avoid pinning down the tip of that fabric, please do so. I don't know. I made that mistake here and I observed it. I said, let me show you guys. Don't sew the tip, oh, don't sew it, because that is where you'll be attaching your band. So don't make that mistake, okay? Once you pin it down, bring it out. Don't sew on top of it. Then after doing that, you now sew down as usual. Don't forget to sew on top of the white line, okay? Once you're done doing that, you complete the whole process. So for the band, I won't be showing the detailed way of sewing. Just place on top of each other this way, then you sew it down. Then after doing that, you fold it into 2. After sewing and cutting out the excess, fold it into 2, locate the center part and notch it. This is on my channel. Just check out my videos. I have videos on how to make 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 and even 4 layers. So once I'm done doing this, you notch the center of this fabric, okay, then you set it aside. I'm done sewing everything. I can see the outcome. Yes, so this is the tip where you'll be joining the band. So guys, next time we're doing now is to fold this back plate. You can see it, fold it into two, just the way you did your band, and also notch the center. The reason for notching is so you make sure it aligns with the band. So I'll show you how to hold both together. Alright, I'm done sewing mine, and you can see the way it looks. Next thing you'll be doing is to adjust it, drag it towards yourself. You can see the way I'm doing it. Just make sure you hold down the place, then you adjust it, drag it this way. After dragging, you're going to sew this end part down with your sewing machine. Sew it down with your sewing machine, and you'll be doing same thing to this side. Adjust and drag. Please drag. As you drag, you see that the plates will be falling on top of each other. If you don't do this, it will fall in place. So then you sew here. I'm done doing mine, and you can see the way it looks. All right. So next thing we're doing now is to fold and sew the back of this turban. Guys, thank you for staying up to this time. I really appreciate you all. But if you have stayed to this time, don't run away. Just stay and see the way I do the completion. Every stage in this turban, there's need for you to wash it. So guys, please don't go away. Continue to watch this video. Alright, so I'm pinning it down. You know I love pinning down my materials because I don't like stories. Yes, so I'm going to pin down. After pinning down, I also cut out the excess parts here. Understand, I cut out the excess parts here, but I didn't cut much. So we're going to sew down, then take it up and sew, and stop here, then go down right round. Next thing is to form your gathers. I will show you where to stop. Please just watch and see where I stopped forming my gathers. This is not a new procedure, but the reason why I'm showing you how to sew this is so you see where I stopped, so you won't make mistake of going through the whole fabric. See where I stopped? Just stop here. Stop at this point. Once you reach here, you stop tacking, then you tie your knot. Okay, you tie your knot, then cut out the thread. I'll be turning it out so you see the way it looks. So once I'm done turning it out, there's no need tacking again. Just leave it this way. Once you put it on your head, at this back part, you drag it down. Once you wear it on your head, you drag it down this way. The thing will just lap without even stress. So no need tacking again. And lest I forget, if you want your turban to be too full, for me, I like it this way. We want yours to, the place to be more and fuller than this. It's still your choice. Remember, it's all about creativity. What you will do is add more fabric, as in add more measurement to your width part. And remember, my width is 36 inches. You understand? So what you will do is you can do yours to 40 or 45. It's up to you. But for me, I love mine this way. Yes. When I put on my dummy on my head, it was perfect. Also, if you want your band to be boldly seen, though mine is not so visible, but I like it, what you do is also increase the width of your fabric. Okay, remember the width of mine is 7 inches. You can make yours to be up to 13 inches in order to get 3 layers. So guys, if you have stayed up to this time, I love you all. Thanks for supporting your girl. Like, share and comment if you have any question. I always say this, but don't hesitate to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. See you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.